Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Data Anomaly Hunter's Scar, Season 3, Episode 12, Train to Somewhere. This is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go take a look at it, let us know what you think. For now, we're going to get started with introductions, beginning with Lightpaw.
Hello, I am Lightpaw, I'm the storyteller for this campaign. I do, wow. Anyway, I do the characters, the voices, the setting. I made a map. 2 versions of it, even. And I try to get the plot done much earlier than 5 minutes before the session. Most weeks. On to Arcus.
Hey, I'm Gimund, and I'm playing Arcus, the electric basic correspondent. I've had coffee. Onto the usher.
Why? Why does he keep picking coffee?
You found the local coffee shop.
I am Razim, and I will be playing as Asher, the astral light-type Labramon, god of death, lord of evil, master of all undead, and ready to hopefully finally go have words with a certain supervisor. For now, off to the minion.
Hello, y'all. I'm IDDoThings, or Ido if you prefer, and I'll be playing Haboku, the Digimon, a necrotic fire, or one of Asher's undead minions, and generally confused Wolfo. No, but slowly trying to get his memory back. On to the chase.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair, and I'm going to be playing Jace, the Black Realmon X. Shadow Mythic type, and just along for the ride at this point, because he's just going to stand back and let whatever happens next happen. Off to Riv.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I'll be playing Riv, the mythic water-type Vorpamon, who is, well, he's got a lot of things he's looking into. He's a very busy boy.
Alright, and for the recap, go for it, Tal.
Alright, so most of last session was us going up towards Shashen in order to really, get started on our whole journey to, apparently just watch Asher complain to a certain supervisor. As that really seems like it's about to be the main course meal of this entire thing. Maybe solve some things for the DAH along the way. Maybe. I don't know, Asher might complain for a while. The guy kind of deserves it, but along the way, we see a very familiar face at the Shashen train station, who is apparently peddling even more wares, including what he claims to be genuine pottery from the Hemka ruins, of which we were more than a little bit doubtful about, but upon checking it, finds out that he at least has some genuine articles inside of his inventory, and then folds under pressure and basically admits that they're kind of just stolen goods, and he doesn't ask questions about who got them, where they got it from, things like that. He doesn't outright admit it, but he basically folds under pressure really, really, really quickly. So he gets taken to a nearby guard station, who, well, don't exactly seem surprised to see this guy. And that is honestly the majority of what I remember right now.
I legit think that the entire session was us arresting this poor fool.
It might have been that, because that is all that I remember really happening.
Actually, I do remember something. Asher was unspaghettifying what was left of Ritz's code, and I think something went inside of him. Remember?
Oh yeah, that
was the
part.
whole
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah. So Asher, messing around with what was left of Ritsu's code, did in fact have something enter him. Worried about the fact of, hey, he didn't authorize that data to go inside of him. How did it do that? The rest of the party starts trying to take a peek at what happened, only to find out that looking at the internal data of a god is kind of hard. Who'd have thunk it? But we also kind of come to the same conclusion that, well, if it tried to make any sort of changes to Asher, it likely would have ran into the same problem. So he's probably fine. Probably.
Likelihood of fineness is, high.
Yeah, Rib is a little bit worried into one thing, but it's more of like an outlier case that really, really, really probably would be worse for whoever did it than what they'd actually get out of it. So, normally a good strategy towards survival is not drawing the personal attention and wrath of a god of death. That tends to shorten your lifespan quite severely, actually. Anyways, I was talking about a researcher here. The data thing's unrelated.
And that and Haboku officially got to meet his Gekomon hand companion.
Yep.
So we can officially say it got handed to you?
I walked right into that one.
You mean you handed it to him?
I'm not trying to kill you. This is the only game where I'm allowed to make puns very openly, and Zim doesn't try to murder me.
Unlike last night.
I'm proud of those ones, excuse me, thank you.
I liked my Shin one. That one was pretty good.
That was a good topper, yes.
Cookie and the 2-bits that didn't get brought up so far are that Haboku also scared the ever-loving Jesus out of somebody just minding their own business in their own house.
Oh, right.
First of all, I was minding my own business. Bullshit. What? I was.
What happened when you were minding your own business?
All right, before we go down a reference tree.
And second, Riv met his polar opposite in the book collecting world, a Candlemon who is a rare books dealer.
Yeah, and then Riv kind of took all of the wind out of his sails instantly for asking for the translated copy in the back.
Transcribed.
Oh, transcribed, yeah. That's the right word. Sorry, I'm very tired today. I have had a day.
Just a little. It's okay, jet shot.
Onward to the train.
Yeah, you guys finished up that period of about 5 hours in town by a lot of you got lunch and then met back on the train, which is barreling its way to the east-ish, north-ish direction. It's going a direction. It's going to be going that direction for a while.
Understandable.
Like I said, I did throw a pair of maps because people were asking for them into the share chat.
Okay, nice.
This is not necessarily to scale. Think of this as maps drawn by explorers in these 14 to 1500s.
Okay, cool. So they this is a vibe coded map.
Yeah,
Use
it's
that
meant to
fuzzy
make
again, see what happens.
there are shapes that might be something analogous
Mayhaps.
to reality,
Mayhaps. As a treat.
and very likely embellishes one or two kingdoms that are self-imposed important.
Either way, Kinzo is the labeled big city. Shashen is the unlabeled tiny city. Next to it, that is not in the forest. And you guys are going to the fort looking place on the border of Henka.
Okay.
So imagine there is a railroad that goes in that direction, and that's where you guys are. Imagination. Anyway. It is somewhat likely that you guys will have several stops along the way and that this will take a few days. Plus, anyone planning to do anything particular?
Not really.
You want to go
Oh.
first?
I don't have anything in particular in mind.
Nothing here. Just chilling in the room, probably practicing guitar. Or wherever Asher makes Jace go when he's just doing that.
Desire to make a reference rising. Anyway.
Why did you never think of what, Lightball?
I'm still trying to catch up on the campaign. I'm still way, way back.
Well, yeah, we do recaps at the start of each session for the session before, and then we do season recaps at the end, or before we start each new season. At least
Yeah,
nowadays.
I don't know why it didn't occur to me to just listen to those. Anyway. Look, sometimes I'm really, really a dog. It just happens. Anyway.
Go on, Lightball. Watch him. Watch him, boy. You can do it. You want the treat?
I mean, if you
You want the treat? You'll get the treat if you watch him.
Okay, I'll be back in about 43 hours, I think. Arcus, was there something you were wanting to do?
Yeah, Arcus is gonna continue studying his translation class stuff.
Okay. Give me the academics roll.
should have had his sheet
You can
up.
always ask for help.
I mean, he'd probably go to Riv. With this.
Oh, hey, what do you want help with?
Oh, I'm studying the translation class thing from the
Oh, okay.
academy.
In that case, yeah, sure, I'll help.
He's gonna lay out his notes for Riv to help.
All right. Potentially useful specialties here, Lightpaw. My bookworm academic skill or specialty. Would that apply?
Does your... Because I think you have a ruins specialty. Does that repeat onto academics?
Currently no, but I do have XP to do that. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm not-
Is that one of the ones that I repeated already? No, I think I repeated over some other stuff, but I haven't spent my XP yet.
I am not going to tell you to do that, but if you would like to do that, that one would probably be more likely to apply.
Yeah, I was planning on porting over my rune specialty to other stuff anyway. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. I do also have a translating etiquette specialty as well as my teaching academics, but I don't know if those would apply.
Translating is probably going to be the most apt one. Either way, it's just a +1.
Well, yeah, but per specialty that applies, I get a +1 to give to them. So if all of them apply, then, I get all of them. But if only some of them apply, I get some of them.
2 of them, I think.
2 of them?
Will...
All right, cool. In that case, take 7 dice from Riv. And then Mir will help with, 3 teamwork.
And would my rune specialty apply?
Yep.
By the you know what I just realized what I said? In total from Riv and his companion, you get 10 assist dice. Jesus.
Yeah, that's half this dice pool that I'm about to roll.
But just absolute bejesus.
You know what? I will try and soul one of the ones so far. Oh, I should have put +14, but not a great vigor one if I wanted to do that. Yeah, I'll just stick with the 14. Stink. Where am I typing this? No, that is not the place to type that.
There's only so many places to type things. That
I was typing it into the boost dot sheet, which would have messed up the code.
Thankfully, Control Z does still exist.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Control Z, savior of sheets.
Your artwork as well.
I still think it's wild that I legitimately got to say 10 assist dice. It's not reasonable. I have multiple characters that could not give 10 assist dice. We're not even attribute 15 yet.
The power of the rave.
The power of putting all your eggs in one basket, everyone. If that basket is needed, boy, do you have it.
The power of the assist is strong with this one.
Yeah, look, I just gotta point out, this boy does not have a single combat stat over a 3. I think that can really, I think that really explains everything about this boy. 10 assist die on academics with his companion. The combat stats, yeah, he's got like a 3. This physical integrity is a 4. What do you like? What's to not like about that? Come on. On a side note, do not stab the Riv. He will not hold up.
Why are all the nerds that are played in these games so far all glass cannons?
So I mean, and a nerd that's a complete tanking or sweeper going to be made soon.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm saying, does that mean there's going to be a nerd that's a complete take being made soon?
I'm sorry, I still did not get it.
Is my coming through?
Yeah, you are, it's just I didn't really understand it.
I asked why all the nerds were all glass cannons, and I asked if that meant there was going to be a nerd that was a tank being made soon.
I don't know, it seems to be some sort of theme.
Yeah, the nerds are all himbos.
I wouldn't go.
Sorry, the tanks are all himbos.
Yeah, that's been the trend.
Okay.
Tanks being himbos, the nerds being glass cannons, and then there's everybody else in between. The scale is nerd to himbo.
After all.
Chaosum has given us all one merit.
Oh boy.
But also, what are we waiting on right now?
I was doing some really weird mental math. That is definitely enough to earn a discount towards the translation specialty, and I think you've gotten that at this point far enough that you can just take that specialty. Because that's what I was trying to calculate. Yes, that is more than enough. And that is going to be enough for Arcus to unlock the thing that you are aiming at. But you currently don't have a way to share that with anyone else yet. Aside from just, telling people.
I'm gonna. Be translating.
Congratulations, we now have multiple people that can translate useless dead languages. And somehow we're going to find a use for it.
Well, if you can translate away from, that means you can translate into, which means that we got a secret code that most people will not understand.
Okay, so when do you want your tutoring sessions?
Are you talking to me?
I will point out, translating from is a lot easier than translating to, because you don't necessarily need to know a lot of the nuance of the grammatical structure to translate from. Because you can just guess how the string of words gets changed by the grammatical structure. But good luck knowing how to conjugate in English properly.
You're a conjugation in English properly.
Aaron, I'm right there, because I was literally just about to say, I'll conjugate you.
Apparently, we're stuck in sibling mode still.
Yeah, I know, right? We got too deep into it last night.
So, Viv, how goes your projects?
Well, I certainly have a lot of them.
What? What did he entail?
Sorry, I was about to sneeze, so I heard nothing. I just heard talking.
Said, what do your projects entail?
All right, well, let's see. First off, I still have a couple of magic books that I still need to actually get through myself. I've just been way too busy with all this other stuff in order to actually take any sort of look at it. There's all the different data that I managed to find out of Asher, which really wasn't much that I could actually get, but it's more about the qualities that I managed to find and how applicable they might be in terms of helping you. There's actually a decent amount of crossover there, so I was actually looking into that a little bit. Actually, I also have multiple other books that I still really need to get. I went ahead and got another book that I needed in order to really further things along, but I had to kind of haggle with the store owner, because what started happening is that he started trying to sell me an original copy, but I really just wanted a transcribed copy, which would have been a whole lot cheaper. But then he started to get kind of disappointed about that, so then I ended up buying a whole lot of other books. I bought more books, by the way.
I see. I think I only got half of that.
Well, I only talked about half the stuff that I was doing, so that sounds about right.
Eek.
I don't think the math works that way.
Nah, but Riv really didn't feel like getting into the whole thing again. You see, it wasn't educational. If it was educational, he would have rambled about it for the next 5 hours.
Sorry, clarifying something out of character.
Oh wait, hold on. I have a thing. All right. I am a fool. I already copied it over and forgot I did that. So I went to go and copy it again, only to find out that I already copied it. I am a fool.
Who
So,
am I?
how goes the research from the last run we went to?
That's actually been going really well. I've did a whole lot of extra things in terms of trying to research more things about Guardians, relics, things of that nature. I found a whole lot of interesting things, but not a whole lot that we didn't already know or guess based on the things. So we sort of need to expand out a bunch of our searches in order to get data from a bunch of different other places, because inside of Kenzo, there's not actually a whole lot that we haven't already trawled through, and I went ahead and double checked just in case, but it really is more of just the same stuff. So, as far as I'm aware, we mostly exhausted that source, which is actually why I was looking in the bookstore, so that way I could start to go and look at other different areas. Even if it's only Shashen, which is in the same actual region, it could still have different local things about it. That, and the guy did seem to really like his bookstore stuff for being exotic, so it was actually a pretty decent find, I think. I still have to read through it, so I don't actually know what all it entails. It's kind of considered rude to read through a book partially at a bookstore. Even I don't do that. Mostly because that'll also get you banned from the bookstore, and then you can't buy books there anymore.
Wait, what? Since when? I was reading the first chapter or so of a book at a bookstore. How else are you going to know if you like it before you buy it?
I think there's a difference between
Arcus.
reading a fiction book and a non-fiction book. At a
Just
bookstore.
maybe
gonna
fair.
Look around. Is there anyone in here other than us? No.
Lightpaw?
I can't answer that. Are you guys still in there?
You made it kind of sound like someone else was in there. Here with us.
Unless that was just you out of game making an exclamation about it.
No, that was me out of game making an exclamation about it.
Okay. So what about this stuff? The lantern we found.
That one I didn't really find any other references to, which I guess does make sense. I'd probably have to look around a lot more stuff when it comes to the forest area in order to really get a hold of that, or I guess adjacent areas really might have something for that, but for that we'd need to either go to Hitori or into I don't know how you want this pronounced, Ginshadan?
Yes.
Or we'd have to go to Ginshadan probably. Because looking inside of Kinzo, there really wasn't all that much.
What about examining the lantern itself?
Oh, that we've kind of tried that a lot. Don't worry, I'm going to still continue doing that. I just really don't want to break it anymore.
Do you still have it? Because maybe we can figure out something together.
I mean, I'm fine examining it more together. Besides, like Riv would ever let the lantern that lets him look at stuff that's in ruins in their original state go more than a few feet from him if he could help it.
Oh. I have 3 in appraisal.
It's definitely an appraisal check.
All right, so if this is an appraisal check, I have a couple specialties. I have an appraisal specialty for data composition, as well as things that I can, poke and prod and touch.
Poke and prod and touch can apply.
The other one is data composition.
This is not really going to help you in this.
All right, that's fair.
Need just 1 second to make sure nothing better fits. No, appraisal.
I have a specialty for artifacts with appraisal.
That applies.
Will runes apply as well?
Not for this.
Okay. Well, baseline. How many from Riv?
Ribs assist mixed with mere helping and my specialty kicking in. That'll be 8 from me. Riv is good at helping with knowledge things. Who'd have thought?
Wow. Hashtag just win.
Yeah, just win. Oh my god, that was all the assist dice. Literally starting from that 10 to the right, the 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 7. All that was assist dice. Oh my god.
And of
I saw
course, there's a true combo in there too.
Combo.
Of course, there's a true combo. I think in Arcus's portion, there's 1, 2. Oh my god, Arcus got one of those successes. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my boy.
Well, thank you, Riv and Mir.
'Twould be good if you tithed a few coins now and then. The favor of gods is worth a few gold.
You know, this is what assisting is there for. This is literally why it exists.
Arcus. Through manipulating, tweaking, poking, prodding, etc., you're able to figure out that the reason the lantern hasn't been showing you stuff is that the lantern is not powered. And through further poking, prodding, etc., the train car that you guys are in, and it's going to pull everyone in the party into it, is replaced with a frigid tomb.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
And Arcus, you recognize this place. You've been here before.
Asymmetrical blink.
Does this place feel familiar?
Where'd the train go?
We were messing with the lantern.
Oh, that means this isn't real. Right?
Or it is. We don't know.
So, you guys messed something up, it seems?
Well, we were trying to get the lantern to work again. We might have gotten the lantern to work again.
One of these days, I will figure out how to properly get an image from where I need it to where I need it.
Oh, are you trying to do that one?
Hey. Popped up. Can't see anything, but it definitely popped up.
Yeah. There it is.
Hey.
Cue Legend of Zelda dungeon entrance theme.
So, first things first, why is it so cold here?
It is
Ah.
very cold.
Oh, it's cold?
Not really. This is a pretty normal day.
Yeah, I don't really think it's that cold.
Haboku will approach Asher and just as activate his Sooth and Dwarf ability.
Ah, that's
See if
better.
that helps speed.
So, what exactly were you doing, and why are we here?
Well, we were trying to figure out why the lantern wasn't doing lanterny things anymore, and we kind of played around with it, found out it wasn't powered, and then tried to power it. And now we're here.
Don't really know much more than that. My head hurts a little bit, though. Don't really know why.
Jace?
Yeah.
Can I send them all to the dark area?
We figure out where we are first before trying to send somebody somewhere.
Fine.
You know, based on the size of this room, it's probably a good thing I remain small for the time being.
I mean, you probably still would have fit.
Hard cut to the four of us smushed against the wall at a full-size Jace. He's
I mean, Riv didn't say he probably would have fit comfortably, just that he probably would have fit.
One thing you do notice about this is this room has been, to say ransacked would be unfair. It looks like some of it is possibly looted, but most of it is just that time has hit this room hard.
Oh,
And
what
anybody
is-
that looks outside is going to know that there is a massive snowstorm happening.
So what do you suppose happens if we were to turn off the lantern now?
We can always find out.
Lantern.
I swear to gods, if you turn off that lantern and we were where we disappeared from, where the train is no longer, we're gonna have words about appropriate places to be messing around with magics.
Did we
Where are
explore
we
this
again?
place?
It seems to just be one room, so I guess have fun.
I don't know why, but that back wall seems very familiar.
yeah, you're gonna safely assume none of us has the rest of us don't actually recognize it.
It seems very likely no.
Haboku's content to be the party heater for the time being.
Yep, Rib is staying far away from him. This temperature is pretty comfy for him, actually.
Explore away, my wayward children. What the heck, cat?
Rib is gonna go to the door. And he's gonna see if he can open the door.
Door's open.
He is going to peek his head out.
It is very blizzard outside.
Well, yeah, but I don't think he cares that much. He double resists water, has aura of cold, and an environmental integrity specialty.
I just imagine when Riv pokes his head out, he pokes his head out, pulls his head back in, closes the door, turns back around, and his head is just snow.
See, I was sitting here thinking he pokes his head out, looks around, pulls his head back in, and he's got the Santa hat and beard made of snow. But it is whiteout conditions out there.
Rib is gonna pull some snow off of the ground.
I mean, it feels cold like snow.
He is going to analyze the snow.
You may give me a roll, but as soon as you start to analyze the snow, it reverts back to where it was, and you get nothing.
I'll make a roll anyway for funsies.
Okie dokie.
Oh, fun. We're stuck in a mini time loop.
I'm going to include my touch and data composition specialties because he had it in his claws and he was looking at it. I get nothing from this anyway, so this is just for funsies. True combo. See, I probably would have got nothing anyway. Let's go. Rib is just gonna turn around and look at everyone else and go, "All right, it just disappeared from my claws the moment I tried to look at it. So we're probably not supposed to change things."
Follow-up question. Do you think it matters who lights the lantern to see where we end up? Is this because motions to Arcus, since this place seems familiar to him in some retrospect?
Quick question, Jace. Which Arcus?
Uh-oh.
The Arcus, not the Fulgur Arcus.
Yeah, there are two. Which one?
Uh-oh.
Is there more than one Fulgur?
No, it sounds like there's two Arcuses in particular.
Arcus. Why is there more than one of you?
Arcus looks around.
Picks up the Arcus that is speaking to me, rotates him in the general direction, and points him in the direction of him.
What does the Arcus see?
What was the other Arcus doing?
The other Arcus would have been probably looking around at the tomb or place.
Oh, there you go. The other Arcus is currently inspecting the tube.
Out of character.
All right, so I'm going to start writing stuff down and hope that the notes actually stay instead of also reverting. I'm taking notes.
Out of character, Gimund. Is this another mind palace?
This one's interactive, at least. You can all see the Mind Palace and learn things in here. I told you I was giving you guys this.
I think we need to present Gimund with the crown that is the king of mind palaces.
I know, right?
The second Arcus is now played by Carrot.
Do we need to put ourselves on the map?
If you want, it's a fairly contained map.
I could do some things, but okay.
So why is there like a strange the other way?
Oh, we're in movement lock.
Yeah. I also can't remember how to change size categories.
A fast way of doing it is to hover over your thing, do control, and then scroll wheel. Yeah.
That's okay.
Look,
I think of it.
Harewood.
Our shadowy figure looks familiar. Don't really know why though.
Riv is like right behind the other Arcus, just taking notes very quickly, furiously almost.
Coincidentally, so is the Arcus.
Jace is just going to sit right here.
Arcus has the chance to do the
Okay.
funniest thing ever. Does he take it?
Arcus is gonna look at what the other Arcus is doing.
The other Arcus seems to be taking a rubbing of an inscription that is on the base, or at the base of this
Whoa.
sarcophagus.
Whoa, Lightpaw. Not on stream. Come on.
Hey Riv, what is this?
Looks like that's you taking a rubbing of an inscription for later. Also, unironically, it would have been very funny if Arcus started taking notes of Riv taking notes of Arcus. That would have been very funny if that happened.
I need to go get a thing.
Yes, you do need to go get help for your Mind Palace stuff.
It's improving.
Something persona joke.
Never see
Something,
it
something.
coming.
I don't think it's that bad.
I have no freaking clue what's going on right now. So, you know, carry on, I guess. But I've got no idea how to interact with this scene.
Same here. But let Arcus do Arcus things.
Carry on. By all means, enjoy. Just don't
Okay, hey,
expect
Riv
me
is
to...
going to be paying. Riv is going to be paying extra close attention in case this gives any hints on what happened to Arcus. Like, you know, in case he picks up some strange relic and immediately starts having data drip off of him. So, you know.
I have found the thing I need to find for later.
Also, there is one thing that I really want to do, but I'm slightly worried that it's slight metagaming. It's on the map, but
There's a
Go
thing you
look
want
at
to
that
touch.
so bad. I want to go look at it so bad. It's right there. It's right there. Come on.
That's just a dirt patch.
I don't
think it is just a
care.
dirt patch.
I don't care. I want to go look at the dirt patch. It's a dirt
Taldarius?
patch in the middle of the blizzard.
Taldarius, you're being one of the door players.
There's a reason I haven't gone over to it. I'm just complaining because I want to.
Note made. Taldarius is one of the door players. Got it.
What's a door player?
It's the eternal problem of an ST that if you overdescribe a door, the players will stop it and think something's wrong, and spend copious amount of times inspecting a door. Because you spent time describing the door, and why a lot of STs and GMs do not describe doors. They just say there's a door here. Even if in their mind's eye it is an opulent door. They don't say it because the players will scour that thing with a fine-tooth comb to finally try the doorknob and open it.
Yeah, the moment you stress literally anything, players will pay attention to it, even if it's not something you intend for them to pay attention to.
And the thing that you want them to pay attention to, they'll blatantly ignore because you didn't put enough detail into it. And you happen to mention that there was something to the right, 3/4 of an inch, that happens to be shiny.
Now, that shiny descriptor, yeah, that's a mistake.
Groans an ST.
Anyways, yeah, in character, Riv is definitely focusing on shadowing the other Arcus and taking notes of, like, basically fucking everything he can. He will also do something reckless and try and poke the other Arcus just to see what happens.
Apparently, a correction does need to be made. There is also a Glucomon that none of you have ever seen.
I'm seeing the blanket. I can make a guess.
Oh, Ice Dragon.
Yeah. That has a very particular pattern.
And they have not responded to us existing at all.
They have not, much in the same way that most of the things that you interacted with in the Ephesian ruins didn't really exist or interact with you.
Riv is trying to physically poke the Arcus just to see what happens.
There's a trying to figure out how to describe this. Have you ever poked at fairly thin gelatin?
I was about to say, is he getting like an oobleck?
Not even that much resistance. Like the level of resistance you're getting doesn't change depending on how hard you poke it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's just a very, very faint resistance for a second, but the minute but when you intentionally keep poking, your finger just goes through it.
That's weird.
Which part? There's a lot of things that are weird here.
There are a lot of things that are weird here.
I don't know, but this inscription here looks interesting. Also, what's over here?
Okay, but you never said what was weird.
Oh. The inscription he's taking a rubbing of.
Okay. Are you gonna explain why that's weird?
It feels familiar.
You're right here. Why wouldn't this feel familiar?
Good point.
Like, even if you don't remember it, I have told. Wait, hold on. Did you forget that I told you that you have a bunch of glitch data right next to where your memory is?
No.
So you didn't forget that.
Yes. That totally had a milkshake vibes.
A smoothie.
No, I didn't forget.
Riv is just
I'm gonna
giving
need
him
a deception.
giving him an "Are you sure about that?" look. He's giving him a chance to backtrack on this.
Arcus is doing the funny.
Is he just doing the etoble?
You know what?
The etoble?
Yeah, he's doing a blep while doing it.
I put it in data anomaly honors. Etoble.
You know what? I'm curious. Eight.
Because I'm just imagining him doing the etoble.
Eh. That was more for fun, deception roll.
That's fair. Did you look at the etoble?
Yeah.
Is that what he's doing?
Also, maybe having a little bit of a blep, too.
Don't worry, that's in the etoble.
Yeah, he's doing that a little bit.
I'm going to make a very quick last call. Anyone who wants to have been taking sketches, notes, or investigations in here, I need those rolls now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I'll throw
should
for
we get to
investigation
roll?
at somebody.
I mean, if somebody wants investigation, I got 2 dots I can toss at somebody.
What were the available roles? So I want to figure out if I want to assist or if I want to do my own thing.
Who has 4 to throw
Arcus-
at someone?
Arcus wants to try and translate that inscription.
Translation is etiquette, I believe, or
Yep.
academics. Etiquette.
Etiquette.
Okay, so I will let you attempt to translate the piece of the transcription that is currently, like, the rubbing has currently covered, which won't be all of it, but I will let you attempt to translate that much of it. And if anyone wants to do an investigation on their own, that is also available.
All right, I'll assist with the translation because I'll have 4 assist die, and then Mir can also continue to give 3 unless someone else wants to teamwork.
Yeah, sure. Then I guess Haboku will do a solo investigation.
All right, in that case, I guess you can get the 3 from Mir as well. Oh, you
Hey.
already rolled.
Oh, where?
I was talking to Arcus about that part,
Oh,
but he already rolled. So I guess if anyone else wants 3 teamwork assist die from Mir.
Yeah, formula.
Mir can help some people explore if they want. Any takers?
I mean, I
Sure.
offered up dice too, but Sean's is kind of, or Sean, Jace is just kind of chilling.
Whatever. I mean, if someone wants the 3 dice, just say you're taking it.
I took it.
Oh, okay.
And that was an investigation. Not really sure what he's looking for, but if it helps Arcus, it helps Arcus.
Okay. We will start with the 5 then. With the 5 investigation, the Blukamon in the back of the tomb seems to be examining a mural. There's not a lot of the mural left. It seems to have been hit pretty hard by age. It looks like it was painted onto the back of this place, and time is not kind to paint. But it does seem to depict some kind of very powerful Digimon at the base of a tree. Most of the Digimon is kind of cut off. For Arcus, what the rubbing is, the sheet of paper is going to be covering up most of the first 3 lines here, but it doesn't quite hit a 4th line, so I'm going to let you get that line entirely.
And the 4th line is, unless you came up with one, or
I'm putting it in Fantasy Grounds as well so that the audience may see.
All right. Upon getting this out, Riv is just gonna yell out to Asher, just go like, "Hey, Asher, this might be a tomb, actually."
At which point the whole thing flickers and vanishes, and you guys are back where you were on the train.
Oh, really? There's something finally that might interest me and it just goes away?
oh no.
Sorry, I
Asher's
tried to let you know.
Sure. We're in a small cabin and that was very loud.
blame Arcus. And Riv.
Hey, I tried to let you know.
Goes back to practicing guitar. Like, that happened, okay.
So you're saying Haboku could not make out the Digimon at all from what from the image he'd seen?
Correct. The Digimon's main details were just faded too much from the elements and or looting.
No, Haboku will say, "Well, I couldn't really get a good look at it. The art looked like it got really bad at some point. But I think it was if it was a tomb, it might have been to someone."
Yeah, maybe you should go
Sure.
lay down. Your glitch state is probably acting up a good bit.
And if certain phrase keeps bouncing in my head after that.
All right. Actually, here, can you write that down real quick? Whatever it is.
Arcus is going to write down. We were keepers, born from the lost land, protectors of the old world. Here we rest.
Okay, can you like actually write that down?
Yeah. I'll post it in the fantasy grounds and
Also, can we get a round of applause for Carrots and Ears for their acting talents tonight?
Yeah, no, right? They did such a good job. Like, unbelievable. Knocked it right out of the park.
I'm so sorry, Asher.
Grumble, grumble.
I'll try and see if I can remember more about it later. Oh, I think was a little more to it than just that. I think we left the tomb and then came back, or we may have taken the rubbings and then headed back, and then got that translation. Even is that other person?
You know what? I'm just gonna put it this way. It's related to your glitch data. So if you think about it too hard, you're going to hurt yourself, probably. So if you try to do that, just make sure you do that around Asher, I guess.
I think I'll only do it under supervision.
Basically, yes.
A good decision.
Well, I think I know now. We went to the library back in Skygate, and that's where we learned about the translation.
Oh, neat.
I think I'm just gonna lie down now.
That is probably for the best.
Haboku will hurry over to Arcus, making sure to dispel his aura and quickly help him over to a bed.
yeah, he looks like he's about to fall over.
Yeah, I was about to say take a point of exhaustion, but it's going to get cleared up by the time it matters anyway. Just as a general point, using the lantern will accrue a point of exhaustion.
For anyone?
Anyone that uses it, yep.
Okay, noted.
All right.
But yeah, you guys are going to get a couple more days of travel time before you before the Crailmon finally does ease its way into what can be very generously called a station at what can only be called a fortress by people who are lying to you. It's more of a lumber camp than anything, it looks like. There are some timber walls, but those timber walls are not going to be keeping out anything smaller than well, quite frankly, anything smaller than Jace. Especially since there is a gap at the Trailmon station about the size of a Trailmon. That there does not appear to be a gate attached to. But
So
a
this place. Go ahead.
helpful nearby sign declares that this is Frost Edge Station.
I suppose helpful
Spelling.
is subjective.
Spelling is in the channel and will get added to the document.
Was this the place we were going out of character?
It's the last place the Trailmon goes to.
Oh, yay, we get to walk from here.
Yep.
Winter gear on, ladies and gentlemen. Winter gear on. Our cushy ride is over. Unless you're riding on me, because apparently I am an RV now.
It's an IV.
Oh, well, I guess we could try and find ways to install stuff on you. Refrigerator, maybe put a nice stove on you.
I'd be offended, but at this point,
So
I should
what I
just be
heard
surprised
there,
I'm not carrying a bodega on my back.
so
We
what I
can
heard
make
there
that
was
happen.
Riv refrigerator and a Stoboku.
I mean, Riv is already a refrigerator. Like, come on. He literally slowly freezes things around him. He has to have a special thermos to not freeze his own water supply.
Oh, no.
It totally already counts as one. Like, come on. Come on now.
We put Riv in a box, and then you got your fridge. And we put Haboku in a box with a hole at the top, and you got your stove.
No, wait, it's Haboku's coffin stove.
And look, out of character, if you guys actually buy a bodega on a cart, Jace would just drag it. You could probably just install it on his tail and be fine. There's enough of it.
So should we board the Chase Express?
You haven't left my hair in 3 days.
Do we know exactly where we're going first?
That'd be up to Arcus and Riv, correct? Do you guys know how to get to where we're going?
I double checked some maps. I lived on like the other side of this place, so probably not.
Arcus?
I'll need a map. Because I know
We need
we'll
a
have
map.
to...
Arcus handed a map.
Oh, we have a map.
Can I see the map?
Wait a minute. You just said you handed a map.
Oh no.
I thought he said was he handed a map.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
said.
And before that is, I need a map.
I would assume we had one on us when we left.
I could have sworn that someone literally did go and buy a map.
So who has map written on their character sheet?
Well, we might be buying one out here. If no one actually has it written down. I know I didn't actually buy it. I just remember that someone did
Nope.
at some
I
point.
didn't buy a map. I just covered everybody's winter gear.
The map was forgotten.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone specifying that they bought a map. I did say you guys are welcome to ask me about anything you were trying to buy. Did Asher buy a map?
Nope.
Thankfully, there do seem to be a few structures around the, for want of a better word for it. And there is a Shortmon who is on the platform with you guys. They look very, very bored.
Yeah, Arcus is gonna go over to them.
So do you have a map?
She blinks, shakes her head, and looks up from the book she's reading. What? Huh? Matt, you'd probably need to try the general store.
Okay.
Arcus runs back to the others.
She said we can get one at the general store over there.
You need money.
No, I can go get it. I just wanted to tell you guys before yeah.
I'm
Well, I
glad
know
that
it's
you're warning us
hilarious.
before you're running off. What's hilarious?
On my character sheet, I do have a compass. I don't have a map, though.
You know which direction is west, though.
Yeah, I know what the directions are. I just don't know where we are.
Also, I told Riv this, but funny anecdote. I very nearly made the map east-oriented. But I realized that
Why?
that gate had some logical issues. So, old maps were east-oriented. Because that's the direction from which the sun comes.
Hands
It
on.
wasn't until it wasn't really until magnetic compasses were a prominent thing that most maps shifted to being north oriented, because before then it depended on the map maker whether they did east or north. That's your fun fact for the day.
So I'm gonna go run into the store real quick and get one.
Okay, I did find a compass in here, so I do have a compass. I just don't have a map.
Arcus has already gone into the general store.
Well, that's why Riv was yelling after him about it.
And for the record, the Shortmon looks very confused.
Don't worry, we're all confused too. Have a nice day.
She shrugs and goes back to her book.
So how much is the map?
Map, buy my map, buy my map, buy my map, buy my map.
Well, apparently we
The
don't
local
need to
map.
buy one because we've got one right here.
I mean, yeah, if you're ready to erect the scaffolding to be able to read Jace, but
I don't think anybody in this group is the right kind of person to read Jace.
So how much is the map?
the the shopkeeper is a Yuki Agumon who is happy to sell you a map for 5 bits.
Okay. I'm good. Arcus is gonna hand him a nibble. Change. Then after Arcus pays the shopkeeper and obtains the map, he will return to the others. Okay.
While this is going on, and Haboku will actually peek under his cloak a bit to check on Digit. Hey, little guy, you gonna be okay? Hey.
It rolls onto its side and gives you a thumbs up. It's down to an elbow now.
I thought it was just going to stay a hand, but okay.
He's the hand man.
Well, if you're certain, and don't worry, I'll be able to keep you warm if you need to. And Haboku will just let it back into his cloak, and continue on the rest of the party.
Are you extending what to the rest of the party?
Continuing on with the rest of the party.
Oh, okay. I misheard that grossly then. Never mind.
Okay, let's see.
As Arcus opens the map.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to continue at a northeastern direction for a bit, and then head east. And then we get to head southeast to climb the mountain. It also looks like there might be a small settlement if we really need to restock along the way.
That's not on the map
Oh.
that you bought. That spot does, however, feel important to you specifically.
This spot seems weird.
And Arcus is gonna point it out to the rest of the party.
Was it weird?
Feels weird somehow. I don't really know why.
Good weird or bad weird?
I think just Arcus weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I was about to set the Arcus next to the Riv and see what happened this time.
I think it depends about which one of us grabbed the thing first.
The thing.
No, that's under Haboku's cloak.
Okay. Hey. So if we want to get to Skygate, we'll need to head through the forest at a northeastern direction. And then once we reach this lake here, we're gonna start heading. We're gonna go to the far side of the lake. And then with the one that's closer to the mountain here. And then start heading east. And then once we see this other mountain, we'll start heading towards that one.
So, are any of you actually familiar with traveling through mountains?
Not these mountains specifically. The ones up by the forest zone, I did a little travel through a couple of times, but not too far.
I'm going to lore. Check this real quick. If my drawing tablet will kindly stop zooming in into everything.
All right, hashtag just win.
Just win.
Just win.
Something, 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 himbo dominance.
Haboku, you know that this region is obscenely cold, especially past what could be considered the taiga of this region. It is prone to the kind of blizzards you saw in that memory, where it's just whiteout conditions. You can barely see your own nose. And there are glacial fissures at several places that are just dangerous and entirely possible for you to get lost in. So it's probably going to take some careful navigation and possibly somebody who knows the local terrain to point out the quote-unquote safe routes to take.
Okay, noted.
So TLDR, Arcus or Riv, and I can offer 2 survival to you guys when you roll those survivals to navigate. Or they're survival things, because navigation's its own thing that I don't think I have points in. Nope. Useless there.
Boku can offer 2 navigation at most and 4 survival.
I
So
refer you to the
for-
good Oreo.
Yep, Riv only has 2 in navigation and 2 in survival, so.
Arcus has 3 in navigation and 3 in survival.
I think Arcus should roll with Haboku's help on the navigation, and if we need to roll survivals, Riv should roll with Jace's help.
Though in terms of roleplay, Haboku
I-
will suddenly have a moment where he focuses and relays the information he should from.
I, for the record, can offer 1 in each. That's helpful, right?
You have teamwork, don't you?
I do have 3 teamwork.
Yeah, just offer that up. I figured you would offer teamwork to one side or the other, because I know you got that. Does that sound fair to everyone?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, by the way?
Now I can.
Yeah.
All right, cool. My computer might be getting psychized right now.
Psychide?
On an aside, I was basically playing like an auto mode on a game, and there's a thing you can activate called Psychi, which literally just starts deleting at your enemies, and activated it on the side, and then my computer just starts flickering.
Ah,
So I guess it targeted the computer instead of the enemies. Got it.
Boy.
Can I even? Oh, I can't even interact with my Discord right now. I can't even like scroll up and down.
oh boy.
Keep going. Can you interact with Fugi? not Fugi,
Nope. I also
Fantasy
can't
Grounds?
interact with Fantasy Grounds, but I can keep talking, so I'm gonna do that.
Can you get to your character sheet because rolls are incoming?
Yeah, I can see my character sheet. Oh, that's fine. It's just everything else.
Is everybody good with the rolling plan with Asher throwing 3 dice at whomever?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll let Arcus roll first, and then Asher, where do you want your 3 teamwork to go? Navigation or survival?
Can I not just assist on both?
That's up to Error. Yeah, up to Erotan, isn't it?
I mean, I honestly don't see why you wouldn't be able to if you're making these one after the other.
All right,
I guess
so
the
I'm
answer is
adding
yes.
it on both.
Okay.
Roll it, Arcus. Roll it. Embrace the himbo. Do the mantra, just win, don't think, just win.
Does my tundra specialty apply?
Yes, you can apply your Tundra specialty because a lot of this is going to be going through Tundra.
Oh, I thought I had a previous one with 12 dice. I don't.
Take a soul from Haboku to get rid of that one.
E? Plus.
Hell yeah.
Given instinct navigation.
All right, and who was helping me with the other part of the survival? Was that Haboku with 4?
It couldn't be because it sounds like we're able to help multiple people. So yeah, Haboku can probably hand over 4. Jace is
Sure.
just the vehicle here.
Take 4 from Haboku.
All right, and then 3 from Asher.
Yep.
I forgot to include Asher's dice. Whoops.
And I guess take another soul from Haboku to get rid of the one.
You want to solo one-on-ones? Okay. Do you want to roll or do you want me
This
to?
is
You can.
Asher's dice.
Yeah, still gets to a 9.
Actually, being
I'll
eight,
chuck one as well. brings us to a 10. Everyone on this is fine with that?
Yeah. Granted, we're getting late, and I could just throw boost dice at it, but...
Eh,
Or wait,
no.
I'm not helping. You guys are. I'm the vehicle.
You are able to plot at least a very, very rough path that you think you can probably manage to make this happen. If any weird crevices or navigational hazards show up, you may need to reroute a little bit, but you are able to mark out a path that should be able to get you there. Give me a second. On foot, this is probably going to be, depending on how quickly you can get through the forest section of this, it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 day trip to get to Skygate.
All right.
It's not even counting weather or mountain climbing time.
Yeah, it is probably going to take you at least another day to get up the mountain once you get to the mountain. Unless you cheat, but who in the party can do that?
Totally no one.
Nobody at all here can cheat. No. That'd be wrong.
Immoral, even.
Oh, very immoral.
Yeah, okay, any last minute shopping? Meeting townsfolk? Anything? Or are you guys just going to set out?
I got nothing.
I was about to say probably just setting out. I don't have too much to do.
Same here.
Off on an adventure.
True.
Tally ho!
Into the thick of it. It does sound like folks are maybe getting a little bit tired, though. Do we want to call it here, or do we want to get into the forest first?
I'm good to keep going. I just, you know... I just don't have anything that I can think of for buying or anything, because we've kind of bought everything that I need, and I just had no input on the whole Mindscape thing, like...
Yeah. Very fair.
At least that's me. I'm at least not tired. Just haven't had much to interact with.
Yeah. I'm not tired. I've just had a day, TM.
I'm vibing. I was just letting other people have the scenes with the nerd stuffs, because Jace is not skillsy. He's combat.
And don't really have anything to do with Haboku here.
And I am good to keep going too.
Are you tired like Pa?
No, but I'm going to be honest. We're out of. Or once you leave the fortress,
This is the dankest
Whoop.
dungeon. IDDoThings tipped $5. Razim loves.
Thank you so much for that tip, Ido. It's really appreciated. And Lightpaw, from the sounds of it, you need to plan more.
I mean, if you want us to go try and take out a quest in town, I mean, you could just say that.
I had planned for you guys to take on a quest in town.
Well,
All right,
then
you guys
give
wanna
us
go
a
take on a
hook
quest
to
in
go look for one or something.
Gave you a hook back in the last town.
What hook?
Was it the guy taking the stolen things?
I thought we resolved that.
Yeah,
I-
that sounded like something really in the background.
Like,
I'm
I
not sure
thought that had to
about
go to
this
another
fire.
city entirely. We're just
Well,
gonna drop it off when we get there.
Let's let him explain. What was it?
It was the relics from this region. They would have had to come through this town.
Did we actually take them with us?
Yeah, Arcus has them with him. Or at least the ones that came from the Henka runes. Someone shove an ethereal influence onto like
Sorry, I'm just laughing because we had the conversation earlier about the door. And now, if you describe a door and also describe the way that the plot goes, the players will ask about the door.
I mean, we got a main quest. I legitimately thought that other thing was over and it was just going to be Arcus dropping that off somewhere else.
We can do that too.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was.
Yeah, Arcus was gonna take it with him back to Skygate.
Yeah, like I thought that this whole thing was resolved. I thought we were good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I can pivot. I just hadn't done much planning past this town because I thought you were going to spend longer in this town first.
It is okay for
But
you to
that's
be
on-
like, hey, so there's this person looking weird over here. You should go check it out. That is perfectly acceptable for a storyteller to do.
You didn't describe the door, so we had nothing to obsess over for an hour and a half. Why didn't you describe the door?
What door?
That door.
Arcus goes
Points at the
towards
door. No, not towards the light. Not towards the light. Retreat from the light. Come back to us.
Okay.
Nyum.
Sure, we lost Arcus in the dark area.
That was your fault.
I was trying to get him to stay here, not join the dark side.
Well,
Alexa has cookies.
you know what happens. You know, when they're supposed to destroy the dark, they end up joining it.
Cookies.
I'm gonna go get cookies.
I know, I'm pretty sure I played this game. I'm pretty sure the heart of dark is light, right? But no, I can totally pivot the investigation portion to the other end of the. I just need to rearrange some stuff.
You need 5 minutes?
You guys are going to take longer than 5 minutes to reach Skygate.
No, I meant, do you need 5 minutes to rearrange?
No, what I'm saying is that I can move the. Never mind. Sorry, give me a second.
Are you sure it's only a second that you need? We offered 5.
Well, more like 300, but...
Well, I meant 5 minutes, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It'll get figured out. Maybe.
So in other news, Ido is precious.
So true.
Alright.
A very good boy.
Never. Not as precious as Gimund.
No, we've been over this. Gimund is cute. You are precious.
I have sort of laughed myself into an asthma attack. It might take me another 10 minutes.
What? What the fuck happened? You were gone for...
On one hand, I'm curious. On the other hand, I just kind of want to give him the like opportunity. Like, damn.
Ido, sit on Lightpaw.
Shit.
Do you think we can officially excuse Gimund squeaking himself into oblivion now?
Very potential.
Maybe. So yeah, you're all cute. Just so y'all know, out there, every single one of you.
Sorry,
As-
folks. I have literally laughed myself sick.
Oh boy.
Okay, so it sounds like we do need to end.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, holy shit.
I'm sorry.
He sounds like he's actually dying right now.
Yeah. My fault. Do you remember to take care of yourself?
or don't and just run.
If he runs right now, he will literally die. Stay seated and breathe, boyo.
Well, God of Death, I can handle that.
Just resurrect the storyteller.
Wait, is this your fault, Chaosum?
Not this time, he says.
I don't know. The fact that he's laughing too, I don't believe him.
He might be laughing at Aerodin.
It seems like he is, yeah.
Yeah, where the heck did you get that plastic bag from? Yeah. Where the heck did you get this? Okay, cat. Sorry, I forgot to mute. My cat literally just dragged in a strange plastic bag that I don't remember seeing anywhere in the house. So...
Alright. I guess we'll call it here. Under protest!
I'm sorry.
This will be coming up in your next storyteller review. So thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was Data Anomaly Hunter's Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, grabbing merch at zgfgaming.store, or just subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everyone, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.